Good evening, everyone. I do hope everyone's had a lovely start to the beginning of their week. I know my week has started off pretty well. Been chilling and relaxing. So yes, today, something different to Prison Architect. We are playing Factorio. So let's have a quick peek. So, let's have a look at the mods, because this is going to be a modded run through. As you can see from the very, very top there, we have got some AAI, which is the Advanced Autonomous Industries mods. These allow, say, how best put this, programmable and remote controlled vehicles mainly, as you can see here. Also a few other additions, AI structures and signals and the such. Going down a bit further, so I've got some aircraft installed, alien biomes, just to make things look a little bit more different. Some of these biomes are rather interesting. I have used these mods before. I just thought I'd play them on stream. So going down further, we got even distribution, very, very useful. The grappling gun, never really played with that much. Well, maybe tonight. Jetpack, always useful. And one of the big parts of this mod pack, which I do love, is the space exploration mods. This allows a huge amount of content. I am very looking forward to get back into this. I haven't played this since beginning of last year. So the mods have gone through a few updates and stuff. If you do play Factorio, I would recommend, even if you don't play with mods, get one mod, and that is Squeak Through. This is such a lifesaver. It allows you to get through gaps that you shouldn't be able to get through. It makes things so much easier. So yeah, this is the full list we are playing with today. So this should be a rather interesting start. Now the AI industry, I will say to begin with, does add and change a lot of recipes, making things a lot more slower to start. So this is going to be a very, very long play sort of series, hopefully. But let's get going, shall we? So new game. I'm going to play free play. And now for the fun part, generating a map. Now, so I have used these mods before, so I do know some of the quirks, should I say, to this mod pack. Last time I played, I got dumped next to a really shittily small iron ore vein, and not a great coal one either. So what I'll do is I'll be bumping these up just a little bit by about 15% on these. And now uranium ore, crude oil, they're on the map pretty well distributed, and they're pretty well set up for the most part when you do find decent clumps, but I am going to turn the richness up just slightly, again by 50%. Now, as you can see, we do have a lot more resources, not on homeworlds, space only, so these we may not see for some time, but hopefully not too long. Now terrain, I will turn off cliffs. Can't stand cliffs, never have, never will. So that'll be off. I'm going to keep everything else the same. As for the enemies, pretty much going to keep it the same. I am going to bump up, I believe it's, just remind myself, yes, I'm going to bump up my starting area by 150%. The rest of it going to keep on normal, enemy expansion, evolution, and the advanced bits and pieces, although I will turn on research queue, because I forget research all the time. So, let's turn on auto refresh and let's hit random seed. So no matter what this comes up with, this is going to be our playthrough. This is going to be our map. So as you can see, some nice copper, iron, stone, coal down here. Nice patch of water nearby. Hopefully this is a starting area, because this looks like a really nice starting area. As it's the center of our map, I should hope so. So yeah, let's hit play and see what we get. Once game size would work, wouldn't it? Alrighty then. So, this is the Factorio free play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space, and multiples of that. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Yep, not a problem. Start small, work your way up with automation. Don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. And protect ourselves we shall. So, first things first. Oh, go away from Infiltron. I am not worried about you just yet. Infiltron is a mod. Generally gives you a better overview of changes and how it's mostly just changes. It's kind of like a wiki in game, so additional information about the mods. So we're going to pick up all this debris, get everything cleared up, so we've got something to start with. And that. Coronial mass is a pain. That is a giant sun laser for all intents and purposes, and it will destroy and kill everything in its path. We can defend against that later. It is very power intensive, and thankfully for long reach I can get that bit over there. Alright. So let's tidy everything up. Trying to do things too fast. So I do hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to your week. And hopefully it continues to be just as good. Alright, so I think that's pretty much everything on some bits about. So normally you wouldn't be able to reach anything up here, but due to the long reach mod, I believe it is, this will allow me to pretty much grab things from far away, including wood there. I don't remember the full range. Oh, I can even reach up there, okay. So it's a fair range, as you can see. I believe it's pretty much as far as you can zoom out. So, let's have a quick explore and see where we are. So yeah, we have started where I thought we would, right in the middle of the map. So we've got a little bit of stone, a little bit of copper, a little bit of iron. This is perfect for our starting area. Got some water over here. More stone here. It's nice. It's a fairly sizable iron ore here, and copper. This will do just nicely. So, I suppose first things first. Oh, sorry, Trump didn't mean to do it. Time to get some burners down. So burner mining drill. So this out here, there, something there. Now I will explain some of these items as we go through it and start utilizing them. Burner miner there. And I think that's it for a good start. Okay, so first things first, let's get some coal going. Oh, I keep doing that. There we go. So let's get a couple of chests to start off with. Ceased playing another game I was playing earlier. I keep on pressing I for inventory. Advanced plenty of something to power this coal just for the time being. There we Okay, so looking at the terrain as it is so far, I believe probably going to end up building south from where we are now, straight down the middle, of the two belts feeding in as normal with iron, copper, with coal adding on as well. We do need to get that basis in for everything else. Right, so we just need stone bricks. Okay, no problem. So we're going to place down furnace. Stop this. Let's mine this. This is quicker. Okay, so let's get some bricks made up. Okay, excellent. Previous game's getting me again. Okay, so 2 of those, it's fine. Okay, so one of the additions from one of the mods is this. This is the mining vehicle Mark 1. I believe it's part of the AAI vehicles. Now this thing will, as you can imagine, mine wherever it's on. Now I can drive it as well, and you can have them automated, and you can remote control them. But for the time being, I'm going to sit him on some iron, and as you can see, nice big inventory. 2 slots of fuel, which is amazing. And he's just going to sit there and mine for us. Now, I would say for early-ish game, they are very, very useful. They can be a bit more of a problem to make. Either on that tab, they're not unlocked yet. But if we go on to research, which we'll take a closer look at where to start in a moment. So as you can see, where's our mining vehicle Mark 1? So yeah, as you can see there, nice long chain of them. Go up to Mark 5. These are amazing. However, as you can see, the little extra science, the silverish looking one, that is a space science. So that isn't a very near future thing. But these things are absolutely amazing to use to begin with, especially when you can get them automated. But yeah, I believe our first science is actually going to be fuel processing, which is already selected for us, which is great. Now this allows us to make a more efficient fuel. So obviously the sooner the better we can use coal to make a more efficient fuel is going to be absolutely awesome for a good start. So he's now at fuel, that's fine. Let's grab some coal and put some in there. And we'll smell it. So for the time being, I'm going to put up some temporary sort of crafting automation storage just up here, and then we'll build southwards. So this is an AI burner. Sorry, a burner assembly machine. So what we're going to want in here is we're going to want some of the basics. We're going to want gears. We're going to want iron sticks. And yeah. So I'm going to put some coal in those 2. And hopefully we should have some iron. Oh no. Of course I forgot to take the bricks out. Why wouldn't I? Oh, okay, so let's get some more miners on the go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pretty much a standard coal mining setup. they will feed into each other. Just want that there. Turn that around, and then there we go. So that produces a lot of coal. So we should have a fair amount of iron in here. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to move this actually now over to... move this over to copper. This does destroy trees as it goes by, and it will actually harvest them as well for the wood, so it doesn't actually remove them. There we go. So now he's on copper. Okay. So you're doing fine. Let's top you up. And let's go get some more stone for a few more smelters. Some hot bar. Okay, so let's put some down here. Grab what coal we can. We'll put coal in the hot bar, I think. And then we'll put so now we can start feeding. Now we have some iron anyway. We can start feeding these guys. Okay, and I think it's right time we actually start the research. So this is burner lab. So as it suggests, uses fuel to create science or to further research. Let's get some more coal for that one. Let's give all these coal. There we go. Okay. So. Just remind ourselves what we need for burner manager. So we need a single cylinder engine, no problem, stone bricks and iron plates. Okay, so I'm going to want you solely for stone. I'm going to need another stone bricks and iron plates for the assembly machines. So we're getting an assembly machine also to make our single cylinder engines, and we can start producing more resources a bit faster. There's plenty of copper for now, so let's move you back over. Excellent. Fuel processing is now complete, so that's perfect. So as you can see here, nice simple recipe. Only requires an engine, some stone bricks, and iron plates. These are so you're going to produce a much more efficient fuel source compared to coal, which is accepted by pretty much every machine, which is going to be great. So we'll have to ensure that we do set up some kind of line to produce that, and then we'll swap. Instead of having a normal belt feeding coal to all of our furnaces and other machines, we'll use the fuel that's produced from here. So Let's see. Oh, cool, we got some bricks. We'll get some more stone in a second. Let's get some coal. Make sure these guys are topped up. Make sure you're topped up, and you are topped up. Okay, excellent. So let's stone. Okay, so now we have. Why does that keep sticking? It never used to stick like that. Okay, so now we have some iron. Let's now make a couple more assembly machines, and we will make one of the fuel processors. So assembly machine there. Oh. Yeah, let's put that there. So we're gonna want. Yeah, let's go. Motors in this one, and we will also go and put burn miners in there. Let's go grab some more coal. Stop doing that. Grab some more. Iron there. Let's grab some iron anyway, just to make sure. Okay, so we'll feed all these guys some more plates. Sand processing, don't really want that next for technology. I ideally want the miner vehicle. That's going to be such a useful thing to have, as well as the other miners. Actually, no. Let's jump straight into logistics. So in this mod pack, let's see, gear wheel, copper plate, pretty much the same thing. That's fine. So we'll take some of those and some copper plates, iron plates. Sorry, was it copper plates? Was it? Yeah, it was copper plates. Ugh. Pick up some more furnaces. Yeah, we'll put them out. I'll do. Make sure these guys are coal. And give some copper. So all we need to do is really just feed in single cylinder engines and stone bricks for the burner miners. So let's grab some stone bricks. Did we make some engines? Oh, no, we didn't. So let's give you gears, get the engines going. Okay, excellent. So let's bung some engines in here with some stone bricks, engines, and there we go. So we now got miners being built. So now let's get some science on the go. Oh yeah, I forgot these can't be crafted by hand. Okay, that's fine. Let's make another Another assembly machine. So he's got 6. Perfect. So let's grab another chest or 2. More wood. So I forgot these had a limit. Stone bricks, engines, stone bricks. That was quick. So let's make some hard science. Gears. More iron plates for miners. Let's mine up some of these rocks to get us a bit more stone quicker. Take these quickly, grab some coal for the miners over here. Oh, so going in the chest, that's not good. Let's take it out. Okay, so they should keep going for a little while longer. And get some iron plates and some more stone bricks. And science. So after logistics, well, I may look at getting maybe work towards maybe the mini loader. Mini loader is very, very useful. Although, oh, actually they require power. We're gonna need power soon. I think actually we'll go power. I think that'd be a lot more useful. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to set up a fuel generator, processor. So, like I say, this fuel is say a little bit better. This fuel value is 4 megajoules, and the full value is 10 megajoules, so more than twice. And it also boosts vehicle acceleration and vehicle top speed, which I never noticed before. So this fuel is going to be much more beneficial to us than coal. Right, let's grab this. Plenty of coal. Let's start stockpiling this now. I think it might be time to start a little bit of automation with some burner inserters. I want an iron chest to store this fuel in. Let's see. So and there we go. First, a few sets of fuel. Okay, so let's click on this and some mining drills, some plates, and stone bricks there. Okay, and let's Let's start prepping some furnaces ready for some expansion downwards and the automation of processing the raw iron and copper. Let's get some of you down. And some of you. Excellent. So these guys will keep going for a little while. Just realised he's out of fuel, so let's go grab some chest. All the fuel, no, all the coal, should I say. And let's. Alright. So these guys are really slow, but we'll get there, he'll get there. We'll have to increase the feed rate shortly. I'll give you fuel. Alright, so let's cut down a load of these trees. Not too many, so start allowing too much pollution to spread. We'll make a path ready for our first conveyor belts once we have logistics. That's going to be a nice pass, so we'll bring conveyor belts down past here, just beside the coal. Logistics doing well, that's good. Let's take these and get some more going. Stone bricks. Let's pick up all the iron. Oh, you're a fuel. Let's give you the wood. Okay, so let's feed you guys. Chop you down. Stones, grab some from here. Oh, I didn't put down the chest. That is stupid of me. And the split iron. Okay, so let's grab last few research, get this research finished, and start planning out with our first few belts. Oh, let's get rid of you, and you. Let's grab some of these quickly. What is this? Miners there. Oh, go away, you. Okay, so so kind of want to go down here. I do want kind of two separate lines. Let's get these trees. There we go. So we'll run iron up and down this way, and then we'll probably have copper few cells over. That's another one of the trees to go. Too high. Oh, actually, we can bring it up on here. So yes, that should be our 2 lines for our raw ores. Excellent. Logistics is completed. Yeah, I'll let sound processing go for the moment. Meters. So, thanks to the space exploration mod, we will have meteors randomly dropping, just pretty much constantly. Now, it's great news in some ways, as it does give us the opportunity to, well, mine them. They do carry some of the more hard-to-reach ores, and they can sometimes hold some of the space exploration ores that you can't find on the homeworld. But yeah, they are definitely a nice early source of beginning uranium for nuclear power. Let's top these miners up. We've got plenty. These guys have got enough. And I think it's time to extend coal miners just a little bit. Just turn you around. Keep the coal coming in. So let's see, going down here then. Right, let's have a look at research. Oh, excuse me one sec. So, power, steam power. So let's have a look, see what we need for that. So we're going to need electricity, not a problem. Steam requires steel. Angry in science. Okay. That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make sense. If I remember rightly, there was an earlier power source. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. Okay. This requires electricity. Oh well. We'll see. We'll go through. Let's just put on electricity anyway. And yeah, we'll go for steel afterwards. We'll follow the power line anyway, and we'll go from there. So we are going to need some more research. So still need some gears. Right, now all our logistics. So we'll set up some minor automation for transport belts. Don't really need underground straight away. Chutes are useful, but mini loaders are better. So we won't really be making many of those. And splitters I'm not so worried about to begin with. So yeah, so we'll definitely put in an assembly full transport belts to begin with. So what do we need on us? Engines, stone bricks, and iron plates. Okay. Do you guys need more ore? This is fine. I need more here. And stone bricks. Let's make 3. We'll start actually thinking about a little bit of automation. As much of a pain as it's going to be. So let's pull these up. And let's start looking at this individually. So we're going to need some belts. So that's engines. So let's see what's required for engines. Iron gears and iron plates. Okay, so let's put it down here. So gears, engines, belts. So let's go gears, engines, belts, and alright, we have got them. Let's make more. So you guys feed into there, you go to there, and then input to there. Alright, you're going to want an input of iron, and you're going to want an input of iron as well. And let's make abundant chests. Alright, so let's grab more iron. You, and some. Okay, so that's going to produce us a lot of belts, so let's limit that. Right, next, let's put one in for miners, so pretty much the same thing. So we want gears, engines, and then miners. So I can't remember how to do this. Oh yeah. There we go. But this one can be not belts. This is going to be miners. Let's craft a few more chests. So you, and some more inserters. You guys are definitely going to want some more iron. Alright, okay. So we got oh nice, plenty. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the mining vehicle for the minute. I'll put him on the stone in a moment. And we're gonna start looking at our mining production. If you you're gonna get copper there, so let's put, say, 8 of you. Yeah, we'll do 8s. So that's going to be there. And pull these up and get the copper set up. Let's remove you. You. So thankfully we don't need as much copper. Place you like this. So we'll stick with the 4 for copper. This may not be the most efficient way of doing it, but it will do for now. Okay, excellent. So now we've got our lines set up. Let's see if we can cross more belts. So we've got those lines set up now, so let's start thinking about our fuel production. So let's clear all of this. Clear all of this. Let's get some more fuel processors and spine plates. So first let's give these guys spine plates. Inventory's absolutely chocker right now. Top you up with more in a moment. Let's give you guys some more ore to play with. And clear these out. Got to keep myself some iron plates for my fuel processors. Okay, so once we get the line put in, I am going to probably put in a buffer, mostly so I can get rid of all of this junk. But we'll put in a buffer just here to keep a healthy supply of our raw ores. But we'll do that once we can get some automated smelting set up. So still got some bricks. Let's get some more. That's another one. Perfect. Okay. So let's have a look. See. Already had do a little bit of a convoluted way, and we'll feed out coal this way, down this way, and into our fuel processing. Let's put these guys. Yeah, we'll put them there. You guys got plenty of coal on you. Let's go. And feed this. So we want some more burner inserters, because one on each isn't enough. So, probably will have to increase the output. Yeah, we're going to have to increase output, but for the time being, that's going to work absolutely just fine. Okay, and you guys are going to need some fuel, no problem. Let's clear up some of this belt from here and use what we've got on us. So you guys will last a little bit longer now. You got most of the fuel, that's not good. Let's retry that again, that should give us a bit more of an even spread. You guys are going to want fuel as well, but we'll give you some coal for the time being. And if we make some more inserters, I'll put a chest on the end of here for the moment, just to filter out us some fuel. and then we can use that to manually feed everything we need to.